Man know what a gangster is because you're sitting looking at one. I don't need to.
That's what you comment on. That's what you make your bread and butter on, no?
Let the guy answer. What is a gangster to you?
And then man can say to you.
I'd say a gangster is somebody that's part of a group that indulges in organised crime outside of what's legally allowed, possibly with violence.
Yeah, he's a gangster.
Yeah.
Then I'm a gangster.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
By that definition.
All gangsters by that definition.
Not a fuck.
So what's your definition, big man? I don't have a definition. But you should do.
So then Finch was a certified member of the 12-world gang that was actually doing crimes back in the day before he was a rapper.
Because technically, gang activity is what you said. It's organised crime. That's the Google definition.
So that's his definition of a gangster. That's
the Google definition. If Central you said was a gangster, yeah? You're saying Central was a gangster. He came from a bad place, whatever. Now. But today, you can see today that he's not a gangster now, today. And you're doing back. Why would you want to bring him back to gangsterism?
Well, here's the thing that I'm really trying to describe. To expand on that definition, Central Cee was not doing the things that he talks about in his songs, having pokers tucked, having people bun for £100,000 in front of a crowd. He's not doing them things. Diddy was doing the things, the gangsterisms that he claimed in his songs. And rap music's all about authenticity at the end of the day.
You ask me, yeah, is Central Cee a gangster? In reality,
how do you know Diddy done all of
it? Yeah,
he's in jail for most of the times. He's talking about
he done all the things.
Documented cases, paperwork.
Let's have this 100.
What things? What thing? Give me the guy he said he done.
What was that?
And then
I heard. He said I shot someone. I heard that they lost sight in one of their eyes, and there was a shooting where somebody was shot in the eye.
Oh, so there was a shooting. How do you know he
shot
done
him?
it?
And
he shot
how do you
someone
know
in
he
the eye
done
and
it?
he got stabbed in his eye.
But how do you know
he didn't believe
No,
it.
but how do you know he done it?
Yeah.
How do you know he shot
He
anyone?
posted the paperwork.
No, but I'm saying,
Bro, he
he's
went to-
what? He's been in prison. He's been in prison.
Yes, he
I
bust
think
it.
he
He bust
went to
it.
prison for it.
I think he beat that one though.
Because you've been nicked for something and you bust it, that means you definitely done it.
Well, he rapped about it and he posted the paperwork. So in my opinion,
But Central Cee raps about things that you didn't believe. So because he didn't bust a case on it, that means that was cap.
well, I ain't seen any paperwork and everyone says it's a lie. So
No, but let's have something right. Like I said, you asked me, is he a gangster? Now, in reality, yeah, even if he was, I wouldn't sit here and say to you, yes, he is a gangster, because you're reporting on gangsters, for starters. Yeah? Secondly, it was like, okay, so someone's a rapper, whether they are or not a gangster, yeah, if they rap about it, they're stupid, for starters, because...
well, if you never did it, you're kind of smart.
No. But let's have something 100% true. Bob Marley sang about three little birds. No one can say if he saw three little birds or not if he just said it out of his imagination.
Well, he said he shot the sheriff, but there weren't no sheriffs.
No, but it doesn't matter. He could have shot a fed and he just said that. It's lyrics. So let's have one thing 100. You just say, for instance,
He didn't shoot the deputy.
let's have something 100%. Just say you got bagged for something, and to get bagged, it means somebody has accused you or making an allegation against you. Now, feds, it's their job to come and arrest you, whether you've done it or not. They've got to do the investigation. So now, if you now get no further action, bare time after, you've still got the paperwork of what you was accused of. You can still rap about it, and it's right. I can, whether I've done it or not, I can rap about getting caught for whatever this thing is. And now I have knowledge of it. They spoke to me. You have every right to do that. But you as a journalist now, I don't get it what you're saying. As well, why must I go through the thing? But you're kind of hand picking when you say, no, I believe Digga D, so I'm going to. But in that same sentence, you're kind of championing Digga D. But then that contradicts you putting down the guy who's really done the M. So do you like us or not?
Facts.
Well, no. It's not about. It's not about putting someone down and lifting someone up. It's just Digga D's rapping about it, and then there's paperwork to back it up. Central Cee's rapping about it, and there ain't nothing to back it up.
See that you're championing it.
I'm not championing it. The culture champions it, bro. Drill music's viral. Why is everyone listening to drill?
Exactly.
You can see he's championing it. You like Digga D.
I like Central Cee, bro. I actually like Central Cee, bro.
Just like you just said. If you've got a paperwork that shows that you've been in some kind of altercation and you've survived it, even if you didn't do it, this is money. You can get signed for this. So people are gonna let the people know that I'm that guy. Look, the paper's there. You can see that I've done it.
Yeah, but they
Man, I'm getting $1 million deals for this. And there's a genre for this now. That's what I'm saying to you, which is the genre that Smirk Yo and that are in. This is a genre.
But there's
Before
also
trap,
money.
1 second,
Go on, go on, go
before
on.
trap, there's people that are famous for documenting these. King Von came in and blew up. Why? Because King Von is a viral sensation on the internet before he was a rapper. His drill reputation surpasses rappers' reputations on the net. So as soon as he came into rap, bang, he's gone. All the bloggers are blogging about King Von. There's a million bloggers that are famous. Academics, how do you think academics got to be academic.
War in Chirac.
It's all come up with on that.
A campaign called the War in Chirac, but man,
see it snitching.
what's going on the net because man,
Nah, not snitching, bro. They loved him back in the day. He was
Commentate
supporting
on
on
the
it.
rappers that you listen to because they're talking about bodying people. We're not allowed to talk about
No,
it.
that's not what you're talking.
But then what is it?
That's not what he was doing. You're commenting on active cases, bro. That's
Yeah.
snitching.
This is something that's
Okay, if it's not an active case, then if it's not an active case,
If it's not, no, but you're going to a hypothetical, but the person's actually doing an actual reality. So when we're talking about academics, we don't have to go to hypotheticals. We can talk about what he's doing.
Exactly.
So what he's doing is snitching.
I wouldn't
It's
say
not-
what he's
no,
doing
no,
is
it's not-
snitching,
no,
to be honest. Because if I'm seeing him from interviewing people and
There's a case for that still.
Is that case fishing?
Yeah, I think there's a case for that still.
people down the street that don't even know what snitching is. It's too mad.
That's what I'm thinking. He didn't witness it, so how can he snitch on something he didn't witness? Oh, my guy, mad.
He be talking to mad different people, getting information and stuff like that.
He's going mad. He's a better Fed than Feds, bro. He's putting a
I'm
better
mad
case
at
than I believe.
I agree with
Like I
that.
said, he's A1.
Because Feds are
We're
not
all
in
here
there.
telling
He
you
is.
his documentaries are A1. I can't see not one of them Feds over there putting a documentary together like that.
No, but tell
That's
you what
how I'm
though.
rating his documentary skills. Yeah, or going through all the music. I'm not thinking they're that into music like that. Where they're knowing all the lyrics. And
They're into
I'm
it.
just not thinking.
These are part of the case.
I'm not thinking that. I'm not thinking that.
You
I'm saying? I'm
know
just
all the
not
words.
All of these
You're
things that
breaking
he's showing you, they're in the case already.
You're going mad.
Not necessarily.
All of these things are showing you.
Pull up comments from 10 years ago, 8 years. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
These
like
are-
I
these
said,
are-
your reporting skills and your homework and what you do, I can't knock it. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? I really can't knock it. But that there's just some things. Even earlier on, you said Little Pabs and all that was innocent. I swear that's like them men there's click. Like I swear he's part of like
Quando's
Quando
cousin.
Rondo and
Yeah.
So it's like
But it was that they were trying to get on,
Yeah.
and then obviously they've hit Lil Pump.
Yeah, but for him,
Someone shot your favourite rappers, guys, and now you're trying to get them down.
is innocent.
But with informing them.
Because he's
Or he done a documentary.
I feel like you guys are stuck in a different your past time. Yeah, but that doesn't. Because times are different now, bro. Social media, news gets out there so quick. Guys recording
Yeah,
shit.
there's too many combos going on, man.
judging them with
again.
why are you judging them with road statistics and they're never from the road?
Again,
It doesn't
OG,
make sense.
Again, OG.
Go on.
This is what people will do when they're reporting about stuff that they know fuck all about. You know, OG.
But yeah.
how the roads fucking goes.
Obviously.
Yeah? You think if a man wants you and he can't get you, he won't get your brother out of it. And that's a fucking point.
But what has that got to do? But what has that got to do with a normal person? A normal person who ain't 1 second, don't stop. No, wait, let me
You're having it amongst each other.
Yeah.
Ray, you need to govern these, man.
Each other,
Stop
yeah.
governing.